Alright, so today I wanted to teach you or make a small tutorial about the song Zero Sun from Little Barrie. There will be like 3 parts in that tutorial. First, we're going to start with the main riff, which is, I think, the most interesting probably for most of you. So the main riff, I'm going to play it once. It starts on the 10th fret with a wraparound thumb here and a bend on the 12th fret. With the pinky and that finger here. The bend is only done with that finger, the other one stays put. So yeah, let me play it once for you. So we're gonna take it piece by piece. First one is again, let's start with the beginning, fret 10. The first thing to notice is that Barrie is alternating between the pick here with 2-stroke and then this bend, and it's done with those fingers slapping the string. Okay? And then you have this little lick from the 10th fret. 10 frets, 12, 10, and 12. It's quite easy actually. Okay, so this is the first part of the riff. Then the second, so the riff then goes down with 2-stroke on the empty E string and then an E7 chord. So to show you a bit closer, this is here on the 5, 6, 7 frets, A string, then here, in here, and the E string is empty, yeah? Like so. Okay, so same again with the pattern, 2 strokes, and then hitting the strings. So again, okay. And then there's a little transition before going back up, which is, as far as I could hear, something like this. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like. Okay? On the third time he's playing that thing, he's doing a small variation, which is, instead of doing this, he's actually doing with a bit of a slide here. So 10, 12, and then you back to 10, and then you slide from 12 to 14. So. And then the last turnaround is, instead of playing this E7, he's playing an A7, also with the wraparound thumb on the 5th fret. And then you have here, and the A string and the high E string are muted. You don't hear them, just. And again, 2 strokes and the slap. You could equally play it this way as a full Barrie chord, but I think if you want to play it like the way Barrie is playing it, it would be with this thumb thing. And it's better to mute, this position is better to mute the 2 strings you don't want to hear. Okay, so, and then comes a little turnaround, which is here. Okay, so So let's play this last part again one more time. So okay, so with this you have the main riff, which is played quite a lot in the song and at various intensities. Sometimes it's played in full with a lot of feeling, a lot of stroke. Sometimes he plays a little less stroke. It varies a lot in its dynamic. Sometimes when he sings, he only plays this and then sings on top. And sometimes instead of doing the whole E here, he's just doing some kind of a slide on the 3rd string here to the 6th fret. Like. So yeah, listen to the track and you will see there are a lot of subtleties which I can't show in the video for today. But you get the idea with the main riff. So that's the end, a bit of part 1 of that tutorial. Part 2 is about, there's a bit of a bridge in the middle where instead of playing here, he starts actually in the middle. I'm not really good at playing that bridge yet, so apologies in advance for any mistake, but I will try to show you how I understood it. So this is exactly the same riff as here, but played on the 5th fret. Okay. And then comes a little solo part. So. Try to show it to you a bit slower so you can learn it. So you do the same riff again, then you slide on the D string up to the, I think the 8th fret, with that position. Okay. Actually, it's a pull off on the last one. So slide, a bend, okay. So again at normal speed. So the next phase of this bridge is again the riff, but then he's sliding here, then okay. For this, for the right hand, I play generally one string, the lower string with the pick, and the second one with that finger. So okay. Not super easy to explain either, but I will do it one more time slowly so you can see it. You can make it easier by going all the way down to the neck instead of going up on the E string here. But do as you like it. I do it the same way as I saw on the video from Barrie playing live. But both work. So that's the second part of the bridge. Then there's a third one, which looks a bit like the first. If I remember correctly, it's something like this. Yeah. I will do it it slowly. So same slide as for the first one, except the bend is happening on the last string. So okay, it's probably going to take a little bit of time to work that one clearly for you, but it's just, yeah, it's just a bit of work, and then you'll get it there. And then the last one is back to this A7. That's how he wraps up the bridge part. So I'll try to play one more time the bridge as a whole, so you see the whole picture. So I messed up a little bit in the middle, but you get the idea. So that would be the end of the second part, which is then the bridge. And at the end of the track, Barrie is playing something a bit like a solo part, which is mixed with the main riff, which is something I really like about his way of playing, is the way he mixes the rhythm section with the solo and does it all on his own. Yeah, so this last part starts again with the main riff on the 10th fret. And there he's doing a little melody, like a little feel. Instead of going back to this E7, he goes... So I will do it slower so you can see. It's so the riff starts the same, then okay, but then instead of stopping at, you go back to the 12th fret on the A string, then here, then so this is so. I will do it even slower. So that's it. He plays that thing only once. I played it a couple of times so you could see it, but he plays only once. Then he plays the riff again. Then here he goes back to the 5th fret with a little bit of like turnover thing. So okay. So then comes the third part, so yeah, here I'm not so sure what he's doing, but I got something like this. So third is okay, very Barrie, very B.B. King thing. So and then okay. So let's do it again. Okay. Then after it goes all the way to the 12th fret to do his more solo part, like higher solo part. So I'll do the whole thing one time. There, he does the same kind of slide that you did in the bridge part. He slides all the way to the 13th. Okay. And then right away back to the riff. And he does that like I think 3 times. So yeah, so he has the last one, he has this slight variation that he bends. And then it finishes the song basically with this A7. And that's more or less it. I will try to play this last solo part in one bit so you can see it. I will try one more time because this was messed up. Yeah. All right. So it was a bit messy. It was a bit messed up, but you get the idea. I think, yeah, it's a funny song to learn. It sounds way easier than it actually is, but there's a lot of interesting parts. I hope you've learned some stuff from this video and that it was helpful to you. And yeah, have a good time playing the track. And yeah, see you at the next tutorial. Bye bye.